Hi there everyone, it's Gloria Kremer from Oakville, Canada, and we are going to be putting together one of the cards for my flowering cactus class. This was a mega class which included 10 projects. This is, so what happened was I designed 5 of the projects and my downline Ann Henning designed the other 5. So this is card number 3 for my section. Okay, so I actually don't have a card, I don't have a finished card to show you, so I'm just gonna start putting it together and you'll see what it looks like afterwards. So this is I guess it's a fun fold card, and we have 2 strips of DSP, and again you can sort of decide which side you want. You can either go with the striped side or you can go with the cactus side. We're going to go with the cactus side. So we'll put some adhesive on the back. And what you can do is you can watch the whole video first, and then that way you'll know what this card will look like once it's all done. Now I already put my inside piece in there already. And on my whimsy, a Stitch to Whimsy piece here, I already stamped my sentiment using Calypso Coral. Now you can stamp whatever sentiment you want. You can stamp happy birthday, whatever you want. This sentiment that I have is from the Flowering Cactus stamp set, which right now I don't have because I lent it out. So for this card, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna center it like this, and then I'm just gonna hold it like so, and I'm gonna take a pencil and I'm gonna draw a line across the back. This is just so I know how much adhesive to put on. So when you're making this card at home, make sure you put your stamp your sentiment on first, and then glue your piece down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it like this, and I'm going to try to make sure that the sides, like the top and the bottom, are pretty much equal. If you want, you can lay it out on a piece of grid paper, and then that way you know for sure that you have your piece nice and straight. Okay, so that's our card there. Now I had stamped this out using the stamps in the stamp set. We're gonna layer it like this. Okay, so if you want to use dimensionals on the back of your pieces, which I'm gonna be doing, so I'm gonna put this big one here, and then I'm going to put the smaller one right there. Just like that. And then I'm going to add these flowers right over here on the bottom, or you can add them over here if you want. So you can play around with the design. I'm going to add some, this is where I'm going to put my flowers. I think I'm going to add one right there. So once I'm sure where I want everything, like I said, you can also put those right there. I think I'm going to put it right there. So I'm just going to slip that under. Tombow glue works really well with these felt flowers. So do glue dots, I think. But I just find that Tombow glue is just super easy. So and there's our finished card. So our next card, you know what, let's move on to the next card. This is actually a glue holder, and I do have dimensions. Oh wait, I forgot to add these little pieces. These little pieces came with the card as well, so we're just gonna throw those in there. Sorry, we'll move that out of the way. Let's just throw these little pieces on there. Ta-da! So there's our finished card. Okay, now let's move on to our next one. This is a glue holder. You're gonna have extra felt pieces, and of course the glue holder that I made for as my sample, I ended up giving it away to a customer, so I don't have a sample for you. But what we're gonna do now, on yours you're gonna have a circle punched out. I just wanted to see whether or not this oval would work, and it actually doesn't really work, so don't use it. So we're gonna use some tear tape for this piece here. As you can tell, the oval did not work very well for it. Got a little too close to the close to my edge here. And then we're just gonna fold it up like that. The longer piece is gonna go over here. And again, you can decide which side you want. I think I'm just gonna go. My DSP is a little different than the one that's in your kit. Just refer to the photo in the meetup if you want to know what it's supposed to look like. Again, like I said, I ended up giving mine away to a customer, so. Now yours won't be as flimsy. Mine, the oval was too close to the edge, so it is a little more flimsy than I would have liked. And that would be for your glue holder. So it works, it's just that it's a little big, but it does work. Okay, next you're gonna take your cactus and you're gonna put it there. I don't have my cactus here. And of course my extra pieces are with a girlfriend, so for me, I am just gonna add some flowers. Again, just refer to the photo that's in the meetup so that you know what it's supposed to look like. Mine isn't gonna look exactly like it, but at least it shows you how to put together your holder. And then you would stamp your sentiment and you would pop that up if you wanted to. And then again, add your flowers. And then I believe the twine, I just wrapped it around a couple of times. And so what you could do is just wrap it a couple of times like this and tie it, or you can put it behind your sentiment. I always like to sort of mush it behind my sentiment, so this is another thing you could do. Put it behind like that, so that you have sort of like that messy twine look. So there you go. Thank you for watching. And again, if you have any questions, just ask. If you're looking for the exact measurements and the scoring, I do have another video which does provide all the measurements. So just look in the library and you'll see it. This is called a glue holder. All right, thank you. And last video to come, so just stay tuned.